Hi guys, welcome back to Codemaster Coach, your medical coding tutor. Guys, as promised, I'm here today to share with you testimony from graduates of my program as well as students that are currently in the program. So let me share a couple with you. This one says, my testimony. I was looking to advance my career in medical coding, and my mother's coworkers told me to go on YouTube and check out CodeMasterCoachs videos. I was laying in bed watching her videos so that I can get an understanding of medical coding. I think I was into her second or third video, and Coach said, guess what, guys? I have my next coding class getting ready to start. I jumped out of bed to get something to write with, and I sent her an email, and the rest was history. This was November 4th of 2019, and the email started November 5th. I wanted to know exactly what medical coding consists of and what I needed to do to learn how to code. First thing you need to do is love your code books, guys. That's my saying. I always tell my students, love your code book and it will love you back. Because I honestly feel when you love something, you'll spend time, you'll get to know a person, right? Well, same thing goes for your books. If you love your code books and you get to know your code books, they'll love you back. They'll give you the answer. So she quoted my saying, love your code books. I have worked on the other side in the medical field, and I see the different cases being performed, so I decided to step it up a notch and learn coding. I have never tried another coding program, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. Coach was always an email away when needed, and she knows those guidelines. Her classes were very simple and straight to the point, except for me learning the OB section and cardiovascular section, laugh out loud. Those are two of the big ICD-10 CM sections with a lot of coding guidelines that you must know. Coach has a wealth of knowledge in medical coding and wanted to share that knowledge. She prepares you for the certification exam, but you must do your part as well and apply yourself. Do your homework, read and learn them guidelines, and love that code book. You can't put them books under your pillow and think it's going to soak in overnight. Laugh out loud. There are no dislikes about the program. I'm very pleased and honored to have been a part of CodeMasterCoachs Medical Program. I've been speaking highly of this program, and I have been recommending and will continue to recommend as many future coders this program. Thank you, Coach. I am now a CPCA. Okay, good. Let's see what the next one says. All right. Testimonial. If you are looking for a medical coding program that will not only teach you how to pass your CPC certification, but will teach you how to code in real time, then CodeMaster Coach should be the program for you. I was looking for a coding program that was online, interactive, and did not require me to take classes I did not need. I chose CodeMasterCoachs Medical Program because the YouTube videos that are posted gave me confidence that this program was dedicated to making sure its followers and students understood the intricacies of medical coding. What I liked most about CodeMasterCoachs program is that it offered flexible Zoom classes, which gave the students the ability to have the feel of an in-class setting. If there was something that needed to be clarified, we could cover it during one of the Zoom sessions or send an email that received a quick reply. It gave me the experience of an in-class setting with the convenience of being at home. Upon completion of CodeMasterCoachs Medical Coding Program, I passed my CPC certification my first time. If your goal is to become a certified professional coder, I highly recommend CodeMasterCoachs Medical Program. All right, thanks, Ms. Tereska. Let's see who else we have here. All right, let's see. I ask a couple of questions to the students that are currently in the program. I ask 4 questions. And the first one says, what were you looking for in a medical coding program? And this student who is currently in the program said, I was looking for a program that would take 1 year or less, affordable, and online learning. Question number 2, have you tried a previous medical coding program and been unhappy? If so, why? And if not, why did you choose CodeMasterCoachs Medical Coding Program? The student says, I have not tried a previous medical coding program. I did look into a few different college courses and just felt like I was not ready to spend 2 years in school again. I chose CodeMasterCoachs Medical Coding Program after watching quite a few of her videos on YouTube. She seemed very thorough, and in all of her videos, and broke things down in each video to make things more understandable. Then I asked, what do you like about your experience with CodeMasterCoachs Medical Coding Program? And what do you not like about the program? She says, I like the Zoom classes. I like going over each worksheet and test on the Zoom classes so that we can ask questions when we get to something wrong to get an understanding of why it is wrong and not just given the grade and then you're on your own to figure it out. I also like the recordings that Coach does at the beginning of each chapter to help get things started. I can go back and listen to them over and over if I'm having trouble understanding anything in the chapter. I like that Coach pushes us to think about things without just handing us the answer. I like that we can email Coach throughout the week with questions. I like that she also looks to the students to help explain things if it seems like people are not understanding what she is trying to say. To me, that shows that she helps us as students to gain the confidence to explain things to each other. If I had to pick something I did not like about the program, it would probably be that sometimes going over the test or previous assignments can sometimes eat into the time during our Zoom meeting that we have to discuss the next chapter we are starting. And question number 4, would you recommend CodeMasterCoachs Medical Coding Program to others? She said yes with exclamation marks. I would definitely recommend CodeMasterCoachs Medical Coding Program to others. I feel like Coach actually cares about each one of us and wants to ensure that we feel very prepared to take the certification exam. And she said, thanks, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. All right, here's another one. I was looking for a comprehensive, and it goes back to the same questions I asked before, what were you looking for? And this student says, I was looking for a comprehensive medical coding program with clear instructions. And my question was, have you tried any other? And she says, I had not tried a previous medical coding program. I found out about CodeMasterCoachs Medical Coding Program through YouTube. I was immediately impressed with the organized approach that Coach presented in her YouTube videos. Question number 3, what do you like about your experience? I like my experience in CodeMasterCoachs Medical Coding Program for a few reasons. A, it is clear that Coach is enthusiastic about medical coding and that she brings years of experience to her instruction. B, Coach's program is a well-organized and thorough. Each course is meant to build upon the previous course in order that the student receives a solid foundation upon which to build a career in medical coding. And lastly, she says, Coach's focus is on the student. You know that she wants you to succeed in coursework, the national certifying exam, and in medical coding career. She offers a few Zoom classes per week for instructions, lesson review, and to allow for any questions the students might have. And then I asked, would she recommend CodeMasterCoach? And she said, without hesitation, I recommend CodeMasterCoachs Medical Coding Program. And that came from Kathy. That's a Kathy C. And this other one was another Kathy. And she just sent in a testimony that says, prior to finding CodeMasterCoach, I had contacted several of the available instructors I found on the AAPC website. I emailed and called them. Of the ones available to speak with, I had a nagging feeling that the available support was not going to be enough to get me through the course. I asked each of them about their pass rate. None were even at 50%. I was told multiple times that my success was mostly based on my ability to read the material and comprehend it. I felt like there was a strict adherence to instructor contact assistance only once or twice a week. I found CodeMasterCoach while I was online surfing around for information about medical coding. I somehow ended up on YouTube, and there she was. I watched several of her videos and found them very easy to follow. I like how she presented her videos so much that I emailed and asked her if she taught any certification classes. Luckily for me, Coach was starting a class soon. I spoke with Coach on the phone. She is super nice, and I could tell from speaking with her she is very patient. The big plus is that Coach is available every day of the week on Zoom. She answers emails in between, and she has a number of YouTube videos available online. I have had a very good experience with CodeMaster Coach and highly recommend this medical coding program. And that's from Kathy T. So again, guys, I hope these students, whether they're graduates that have already passed their CPC exam on the first try, or at least passed their exam, or even students that are currently in the program, hearing their testimony, hopefully it answers any of the questions that you might have. If not, guys, email me at codemastercoach@gmail.com and I will gladly answer any questions that you have. Thanks, guys. I'll be back with more information about the upcoming program that will start August 1st. We'll be opening registration. And also wanted to put out there that we will be starting a medical billing and reimbursement class on August 3rd. Okay, guys, thanks. I will see you in the next one.